one of my backdrops is the philosophy of John Stuart Mill. I ended up writing his biography. I was so obsessed with Mill. And one of Mill's ideas is that it's almost impossible to imagine that in any conversation, regardless of who they are, that one person is 100% right and the other person is 0% right. It's almost always, this is a direct quote from Mill. He said, we almost always share the truth between us.
Oh, that's great.
And the idea of sharing the truth between you doesn't mean you're sharing it equally, but it does mean that even if you've got there's a grain of truth in what you're saying, even if I'm like the world's biggest expert on whatever it is, it's still possible that you coming along thinking, oh, well, what about this?
Novel insight. Oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll take that, so maybe I'm 98% right and you're 2% right. Let's focus on the 2%. Right? Rather than trying to bludgeon you with my 98% expertise. And I actually find, particularly during COVID and just kind of more generally, the potential for sort of thinking out loud and people playing with ideas is incredibly powerful. And it's exactly the kind of, quotes, liberal, I'm using it in the more Mill sense now, society that you want.